Hi, it's Dr. Emily, functional podiatrist, here to speak to you about how you can use a felt rear foot post to help support over-pronation or flat feet. Now, oftentimes people will think if you start to have collapsing of your arches, over-pronation, flat feet, that you have to use custom orthotics. And this is actually not true. I will recommend to many of my patients who have mild to moderate over-pronation or flat feet to use a felt varus post. Now, these posts do very similar to what we experience in a custom orthotic. The control that we're getting in the back of the heel, we can achieve pretty much the same with this felt pad that I have from Hapad. Now, this post, I'm going to show you how you're going to use it. Now, if you can see that there's two different heights on the back of this post. You have a taller end, and then it slopes down to a lower end, so it's wedged. The taller end for over-pronation is going to go to the inside of your heel. What it's going to do is, if you think of feet that are collapsing down like this, is if I put a wedge, this would be my right wedge underneath, it's going to slant my foot into a more stable position. So foot collapsing down, put the taller part of the wedge under the inside, and it'll drop that foot into a more neutral position. So the way that you use a felt varus pad is you're going to make sure you have the appropriate pad for the shoe. So this is the right shoe. This is going to be the right pad. So do you see how the placement is taller end sloping down is always going to be tall end towards the inside of the shoe, lower end towards the outside of the shoe. To place it in the shoe, you're going to take the adhesive off of the back. We want to make sure this does not slide around in your shoe. And then you're going to take the padding, put it into the shoe, and make sure it goes all the way into the back. Press it down firmly, and then as you can see, that pad is all the way back in the shoe, which when I stand and walk in the shoe, it's going to support the inside of my heel that is collapsing down to push me into a more stable position. Now, this is a great option, again, for those that are wearing minimal shoes. Maybe you don't need the full control of a stiff, rigid orthotic. Maybe you don't support orthotics. This is a great option. This is also something that I will use with my patients if I'm introducing them to the idea of foot support. So we start with the felt varus post, see how they respond. If they need a little bit more support, I might then do a custom orthotic. Now, these pads specifically, again, these are from Hapad. If you want to get the Hapad varus posts, go to hapad.com, hapad.com. To learn more about functional podiatry, please visit dremilysplickle.com.